What is up everyone and welcome back. Today's video I'm going to be testing out the new Maybelline Lifter Glosses, which I am so excited about. So I picked up one of these because I saw someone on Instagram, one of my friends, posting like, oh my gosh, you have to try this lip gloss. And I'd seen, you know, commercials for it, but I was like, it's a lip gloss. Okay. No. These glosses are hands down my new favorite glosses. So I was like, what a better way to validate buying all the shades than doing a video testing all the shades. So I got basically all of the shades. I think there were a handful that I couldn't get my hands on and also wouldn't really look good on me. But I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them to try out and to swatch for you today. I will be testing out all of them on me. No, it is not the one I'm wearing right now. I just got done filming a different video. So I'm going to wipe this off and then jump into testing these shades. Before we jump in, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and click the notification bell so that way you're notified every time I post a new video. So I went ahead and took off the lip color that I had on now, and I'm gonna start testing out on my lips all of these shades. I'm hoping I can pick this up without dropping them all. It's kind of a measuring thing, but ooh, they're slipping. Ooh, these are all the shades I have. Okay, this is like the biggest trick here. Okay, I don't know if you can, so I will be swatching. Sorry, the lighting is like changing right in this moment, as you can tell. These are all of the shades I'm going to be swatching. Yes, a lot of them are very similar, but they literally speak to my soul. Ooh, that just got really dark. You get back at the lighting. Okay, there we go. Now it's a little too bright. Okay. There we are. We're back. So, yes, these are all a lot of neutrals, but I love neutrals. So it works great for me. And I think it's kind of smart. I'm sure if it goes over really well, they'll come out with more crazy shades. But for me, that's why I bought every shade, and I cannot tell you a single other lip gloss lipstick where I bought all the shades. Okay, so I went ahead and I lined up all of my colors. It looks like I might be missing 2, shade number 5 and shade number 7. So I'm gonna look up quick at Target which shades those might be. Let's see. Because I got a lot of these from Target. Actually, I picked them up from a combination of Target, Ulta, and Walmart. The one shade, let's see, this, wait, where is it? Number 8, Stone. It took me 4 tries to get this shade. Everyone else wants it. And then once I swatched it and wore it for the first time, I understood why. But it's so beautiful, but I literally tried to get it at Target pickup at 3 different stores, 3 different times. I tried to get it at Ulta 2 different times, and then I finally found it at Walmart. I was like, why did I not think of it at Walmart? Okay, so I think I'm only missing a few. Crystal, which is a really, really dark, deep tone, which is just one that I wouldn't wear, so I didn't pick that one up. Okay, so Petal, which is like a really, I guess, pink tone. I don't even know if you're able to see this. So this is like a really pink tone. I didn't pick that one up because it's just, I don't really wear those colors. Because of my coloring, I don't really wear those types of shades. I also, okay, this is another one. I didn't pick up Amber, which maybe I will because it just looked a little, for me, it looked a little too orangey. I don't even know if you can like see that on there. I don't know why I'm turning my phone, but so that's like more of like an orangey color if you can see. And then this color, which is Crystal, which is really dark, more of a brown color. And I just thought that I wouldn't be able to pull it off. So I have all the rest of them though. So I'll start with number 1. Number 1 is 001 Pearl, which is kind of just like a shimmer gloss. You can see it has like a really nice doe foot applicator. You can see that there. And I'll go ahead and apply this. I'll also do swatches on my hands, inserting that either at the end of the video or at some point, but I will go ahead and swatch them on my lips now. This looks like it's just going to be kind of like a clear, glittery, shimmery gloss. Okay. So it has like kind of like a frosted look, which is pretty on trend now. It's really funny because all of the clothing looks and makeup styles, hairstyles, hair accessories that I wore as a kid in the 90s are all coming back. Okay, so I will pull you a little bit closer so that way you can see. Okay. So it's just like a nice kind of frosted look, I would say. Not really too much color, but it gives you like a good kind of coverage if you're just looking for something to go over like a lipstick. It gives you that little bit of a frosted color. So again, that was shade 001 Pearl. Go ahead and take this one off. So the next shade that I'm gonna be doing is Ice, which I know we're a little bit up close now. It's kind of just like a muted pink, but I think it could be really pretty over some colors, or if you just want like a light color. So you can kind of see in the tube there, like very like skin tones. So I'm gonna go in. Yeah, this one's really pretty. So I actually really like this. So I wouldn't say that it gives you necessarily like color, but it's not so shiny because of it being like a clear that it's overwhelming and super shiny. I think it's kind of, I honestly think that this one probably I wouldn't use as much unless I really wanted that kind of glittery look. This is actually one I probably would keep in my bag if I just wanted a quick gloss and didn't want any color, because I will say that these lip glosses are pretty pigmented. So next is the color 003, which is the shade Moon, which is kind of like a, I guess you could say pinky neutral, but it does have some glitter in it. There's a few that have some glitters in it, like Ice, like this one. There's another one, Topaz, and that one color that I didn't get. So there are some that are glitters and some that are not glitters, some that are thicker, some that are thinner. So there is a good variety of coverage and style of gloss. So that way it can kind of, I would say, appeal to every lip gloss preference. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this one on. Looks a little bit more pink than it does in the bottle when you're looking in like here. I don't know if you can see. There we go. So we'll see what this is like. We're kind of starting to get into the colors now. So it's a nice pink. I wouldn't say it gives a ton of color, but I think that it enhances your natural color of your lips enough. So the next shade I'm going to go in with is Silk, which was the original shade that I got, which made me jump and get all of the shades because of the formula. So this one has almost micro glitters. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it or not. I hope so, but hopefully you'll be able to tell in the swatches. So I'm going to go in with this. Again, this is the number 004 Silk. And as you can tell, there's like a nice gloss to it. It isn't overwhelming. It isn't sticky. It is very comfortable on the lips. And I will say the doe foot applicator is the perfect size, but like this is something where it's a quick swipe of a gloss, but it gives you the look of lipstick, which is why I'm super impressed. So the next color that I got is the color Reef, which is number 006. It is a little bit lighter than the previous color Silk, but I think it could still be a nice, really natural sort of look. This one does not have any sort of shimmers to it. It's just a plain, like, plain gloss, I guess you could say. This one's definitely lighter, as you can see like when I'm putting it on. This one might be a little, it's not too light, but I think just for me right now, a little too pink for me and my coloring. I don't really wear like pink lip glosses. Maybe this is like a shade I wear more in the spring when I'm looking for like a spring or a summer look, but not something that I'm really using right now that it's like fall and going into winter. But it's a really nice, this would probably look really good on deeper skin tones or someone that's blonde or brunette. I just think with my coloring, it's just not the best color on me, but I'll definitely keep it to use in the spring and the summertime. All right, so we have 2 more shades to go. So the second to last shade is Stone, number 008. And again, this was the one that had been sold out everywhere, which it's like the perfect kind of neutral. And I think it would be really versatile on all different types of skin tones. So I'm really excited about this one. I briefly tried it on in a different video that I ended up not posting because I had to scrap the footage. But I was like, I need to try this. I need to see why this color is so popular. And I remember being like, wow, now I see why. Oh yeah. This is beautiful. It's definitely more of like a brown tone to it than the other ones are definitely more pink. So as you can see, this is more of a brown tone. Okay, so the final shade that I'm going to be testing out is Topaz. So let me go ahead and take this one off and then we'll jump into the last color. All right, so the final color I'm going to be testing out is number 009, Topaz. This is a little bit more of a bronzy, well not bronzy, but kind of rusty, shimmery kind of tone. Really pretty. So this one looks a little more sheer than some of the other colors. So that's definitely interesting. So this one, when I'm looking at the gloss, it definitely looks a little bit more sheer than I was expecting from having looked at the outside of the bottle. You can kind of see through. It's hard because I don't want to like, I want it to focus, but you can see it is a little bit more sheer than some of the other ones have been. Okay. So this is definitely way different than I was expecting it to be. On the Target listing online, looking at the tube, it looks like it's going to be much more opaque. And it's actually very sheer. It's really pretty, but I was just kind of expecting more of a nice opaque color as it looks in the bottle. And if you look on the lips, it's just kind of very opaque. Very pretty. I mean, all of the shades that we just tested are beautiful. But I was just actually, that was probably the one that threw me for the loop the most because I was really expecting like a nice brownish color, I guess you could say, brownish pink neutral that was like more opaque, and that was definitely very sheer. So overall, I mean, all of those shades are absolutely beautiful. I hope that me trying them on helped you figure out what the colors are going to look like if you've been really wondering and didn't want to invest in multiple shades. But I'll go ahead and kind of swatch them on my arm so you can see how they look side by side. So this is shade 001 Pearl. This is shade 002 Ice. And then third one down is 003 Moon. Fourth one down is that pretty 004 Silk, more opaque. You can tell there really isn't any glitter in that one. Number 5 is number 006 Reef. And then the bottom two are second from the bottom, 008 Stone. The bottom one is 009 Topaz, which is beautiful in the bottle, and it is still beautiful, but is more of a sheer gloss. Then you can see the top 3 above it where they are more of an opaque gloss. So those are all the shades that I have to test out today. I would say this is absolutely my new favorite lip gloss and would highly recommend it, especially at Target and Walmart, it being $6.99. It's just the perfect formula, and I'm really picky about my lip glosses, and I absolutely love this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.